It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we've got a duel in the Lone Star State. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Texans, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Jaguars in this matchup. We know how well they throw the football, but they're going to have their work cut out for them in this one.
Yeah, they're going up against a top 5 unit in the league, and this is a defense. They don't make a lot of mistakes. Well coached, they execute really, really well, and terrific leadership on that side of the ball. So precision, that's going to have to be a key for them in this one.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. A first down and more, Etienne. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge, a successful one. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running out of the gun with Etienne. Oh, look at the juke. And hold everything here because DJ Chark, after that last play, went down, and he's yet to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. To throw. Alexander escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson. Broken tackle. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Alexander. He's got the hook up here to Camp. And down inside the 15 he goes. Off play action, Alexander. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Houston's offense taking over again. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
Off the play fake, Alexander. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Alexander. Open man, he's got Camp complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jalen Camp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long...
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Off play action. Alexander. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the...
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Robinson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 2nd and 9 now. That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it.
begin the drive with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and then some. And all the way out to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Alexander dancing to his left. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Off the play fake. Alexander eluding the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's it, baby.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Alexander to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league.
Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. LaVisca Chenault, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know,
to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Alexander. There's another one complete to Chenault. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Let's go, let's go.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. On third down, here's Etienne. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be... Throwing on first down, Alexander. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Back to throw. Alexander. Flush to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll run here with Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's out quickly to Chenault.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, Alexander. And it's caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, keeping.
And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball...
On first down, Alexander. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Etienne, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play,
first down, Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He finds his man Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
91 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On 1st and 10, Alexander
to the right side and complete to Landry.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. From the gun, Alexander. He gets this one to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They run. Robinson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's...
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
tackle by Avonte Maddox. 2nd and 5. Here's the option.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 5.
And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well.
Throwing on 1st down. Alexander.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenault.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
A handoff for Etienne.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Alexander. Flushed out right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Laviska Chenault, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On 1st down, Robinson breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
109 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20.
Another great throw there, and we talked about him when he broke the single-season record. But that last completion, CD, that puts him over 6,000 yards passing on the season. Just unheard of.
Brandon, there's a time not.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Houston,
this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left.
and they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on